because there was a time where my confidence was really low. Even though I had the education and I technically had the training to do the things that I do, I didn't have the confidence to get on the court of my life and basically just get off the bench and stop watching other people doing the things that I wanted to do and that I was really capable of doing. So that was me not feeling skilled enough. And here's the truth of the matter about that: you don't have to be skilled at everything, you just have to know your thing. What is it that you have been placed here to do? And do that thing, even if you're not at the level that you're wanting to be yet. You can still get out there and teach someone, empower someone who isn't in the place that you are in right now. There's a woman out there or a man out there, and you may be 2 or 3 years ahead of them, that still need what you have to offer. And then not having a team. I can totally connect with this because I wrote a blog post not that long ago, and it was talking about sister circle struggles, and it was just talking about the struggle of having a support system, especially with the pandemic, and especially when you feel disconnected and you're adulting, which I've been adulting for a long time, but you have a family, you have your husband, and you have your own life, your career, and somehow, some way, things just fall by the wayside, and your sister circle is just not as strong and robust as it used to be. So, if we're going to be on the court of life, which again, it basically means that we are going to get off the bench, we're going to stop watching other people out on the court shooting their shots, and we're going to stop thinking and feeling like we have to know it all and be it all. We don't. We just have to figure out what it is that we have to offer and start offering it. So I have a few tips that I just want you to tuck yourself in with tonight, or to start your morning, depending on whether or not you watch the replay. And I took some notes just so I wouldn't forget. But the first thing is practice. If you're going to be successful on the court of life, you have to practice. And what is it? What is that thing that you have been placed on this earth to do? And you have to just stay in that role for whatever season that God has placed you in it for. And just know that our roles and our purpose, they are dynamic. They can change with age. They can change as we acquire, different education levels and certifications. But what is your role at this point in your life? Maybe it's as mother. Maybe it's as the wife. Maybe it is the businesswoman. Maybe it's something else. But what is your role right now? What is it that you want to be better at? And just know that it takes practice. None of us wake up one day and we're just excellent at a particular thing. If it's something that we really want to do, we have to pursue it and we have to practice it. I'm sure you've heard of the 10,000 hour rule, that it takes 10,000 hours of practice in one particular area before you're considered an expert. And I found this really good quote by Bruce Lee. And the quote is, "I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times." So what is your thing that you need to practice? And the next thing is the quality of the practice. So it's not enough for us to practice something, but are we practicing it accurately? So you can shoot a shot 1,000 times, but if you're shooting that shot 1,000 times incorrectly, that's going to make a difference. And sometimes we've been doing things for a long period of time and it's just not working out and we can't figure out why. Perhaps we've been practicing something in the wrong way. And I don't know if you all listen to Maddie James. She's an amazing influencer on Instagram, and she's on Facebook as well. If you don't know her, I would suggest you get to know her. But Maddie James, she said something so powerful on one of her lives. It's been a while. It's been a while since she said this, but she said, "Practice how you play. Practice how you play." And what she meant by that is, when you're practicing, go all in. Don't run up and down the court of your life half-heartedly with very low energy, and then you get on a stage in front of people and you expect to have the muscle memory, because you won't. You're going to perform the way you practice. So if we are practicing something and we are going through our life, give it all that you got.